Scoring the ball game for the Grizzlies off the bench was Franklin Pettion, the freshman guard, and he played extremely well. Xavier Smith-Morales played very well off the bench for the Grizzlies at both ends of the floor. We'll get to him in just a second. But first of all, let's hear from Chris Pope talking about that game on Wednesday night against the Red Ravens.
Coffeyville, that was a night where that was the first time that I was really disappointed in our fight. Just our will to push back. Before that, where I kept feeling like we got cause, we'd get comfortable. I mean, we're up 17 on Independence, up 14 on Independence. We're up on South Plains. We're up on Southeastern. We're all in. Get comfortable, and then people fight back, and now they're rolling. And I mean, there are a lot of different dynamics to look at. Wednesday was just disappointing, top from the beginning to end, and so we addressed a lot of things, and we have done a lot in the past 2 days as a team to, I think, make the right steps towards correcting this and getting things straight. Got too much talent for this to be happening, and we've got, at this point, our team's an underachieving team, and you know that's almost nothing more nothing that for me that I take more disrespectful than to have that. And hopefully these guys are taking it the same. I believe they are, and we're going to get this thing turned.
There was an upside to the game. As mentioned, Franklin Pettion, the freshman guard from Freeport, Bahamas, and Xavier Smith-Morales, another freshman guard from Orlando, Florida. Both acquitted themselves very well. You'll see more of them on the floor tonight. We talked with Coach Pope about the play of Xavier Smith-Morales, who really gave the team a lift when he was on the floor.
Zabe can play. He's a gifted offensive kid. He sees things that other people don't. He can put that pass on the money. My concern with him has been the defensive side and the physical side of it, because he's pretty slim here as a freshman. But he's so competitive and has such a great feel for the game that honestly he's been able to use that defensively, and he has not been a liability, giving up a couple of middle drives and such that we try not to do. But other than that, he brings something offensively that we need. He's earning more and more time, and watch out for that one. He's got a chance to be a special player offensively.
So let's move on from here and go to tonight's ball game as the Grizzlies host the Cowley County Tigers in the first of two nights of the Grizzly Classic. Tomorrow night, the Grizzlies will play Neosho County Community College. Three Rivers Raiders are playing Game 1 tonight and tomorrow night. And so if you want to get a glimpse of a Region 16 opponent, you'll have a chance to do that. Cowley County is a high-powered offensive team. They are 6-2 on the year and kicking out two of the scores against a JV team and a prep school. Still, with that, the Cowley Ball Club is averaging 105 points a game. Now, they are giving up a bunch of points. They're giving up 91 points. But their offense is the thing, and they want to take off their tennis shoes and put on track shoes and turn the game into that kind of a contest. The Cowley County Tigers are from Arkansas City, Kansas. They're in Region 6, members, of course, of the Kansas Jayhawk Community College Conference. Last year, we played this team at Arkansas City, and it was an ugly night. It was sort of reminiscent of what we saw Wednesday night against Coffeyville. Tigers were able to beat the Grizzlies last year there by a final of 94-76 in a very uninspired performance. They finished 19-12 last season. This year, they look to be maybe a little bit better, and they do feature an outstanding player in their starting five. You'll hear his name a lot tonight, Isaac Nwasu, who last game out against North Oklahoma Tonkawa finished the night with 27 points and 12 rebounds. Now, they lost to Tonkawa by a final of 102-94. In the second half of that game, and this is sort of mind-boggling, those two teams combined for 124 points in the second half alone. Also, this Tiger team, outstanding free throw shooting team. Against Tonkawa, they were 24 out of 28 from the line, and they will jack it up from long distance. 10 for 27 in that effort against the Oklahoma school. So now let's take a look at the starting lineups for both basketball teams. First of all, for Cowley College, they'll go like this. Their starting five will be Michael Henderson, who is a 6-foot freshman guard from Lee Summit, Missouri. Shamari Allen is a 6'4" freshman guard from Asheville, North Carolina. Dang Bull is a 6'3" guard, a sophomore from Kansas City. Seven Clark is a 6-foot guard, freshman from Arkansas City, Kansas. He's a hometown boy. And the previously mentioned Isaac Nwasu, 6'6" forward, a sophomore from San Antonio, Texas. Tommy DeSalme is the head coach of the Cali Tigers. Now the starters for the Grizzlies tonight. Sadar Calhoun, forward, 6'6", from Tappahannock, Virginia, the sophomore, looking for a bounce-back game tonight. Quentin Jones, redshirt sophomore forward from Columbus, Ohio, at 6'8". DeAndre Vilmar at the point, sophomore guard, 6'4", from Abaco, Bahamas. Alex Peterson in the post, sophomore forward, 6'7", from Tappahannock, Virginia. And Taven Horton, who has been a real plus and a great addition to the basketball team after transferring from West Virginia. He is a 6'1" sophomore guard from Fairmont, West Virginia. So the question is, can the 3-6 Grizzlies rebound against the 6-2 Cali Tigers? We're about to find out. Stay with us for the broadcast. It's coming up next here on KDY. Thanks also to our sponsor here on the pregame, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. And remember that Nutrena Safe Choice sale goes through tomorrow at the West Plains location. I'm Harlan Hutchison. Tip-off is coming up next from the Civic Center between the Grizzlies and the Tigers here on Hot Country KDY.
If you're looking for more big deals, you can find them at the website shoplocalstaylocal.com. Listeners have saved a lot of money, and you can save right now. Listen daily for updates on KDY.
Hi, this is Jordan at Hirsch Feed. Cooler weather is here, and now is a good time to consider your equine feeding plan for the winter. Stop by and check out our full line of Nutrena Safe Choice horse feeds. Safe Choice utilizes controlled starch technology and premium ingredients to take care of your horse at every stage of life. Join us for Safe Choice Week from November 18th through the 23rd and save $5 per bag on all Safe Choice products. We also have a full line of tack and winter blankets to keep your horse warm this winter. Come in and see us here at Hirsch Feed for all of your farm supply needs.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Hey, it's a Friday night, and this is the place to be at the Joe Paul Evans Arena at the West Plains Civic Center. And we've got basketball between the Grizzlies and the Tigers from Cali County over in Arkansas City, Kansas. Jordan Hess is our engineer for our broadcast tonight. Jim Lambert will be on the camera up high, bringing images to people around the world on our Facebook page and also at OzarkRadioNews.com. This game tonight with the Cali Tigers, who just came off of a loss over at Tonkawa, northern Oklahoma, Tonkawa, north of Tulsa.
KDY is 102.5 KKDY, West Plains, Missouri.
And this is where I need to remind Jordan to turn the triggers off, please. The Tonkawa Ball Club, 6-2, and as you heard us talking in the pregame, they score a bunch of points. The question is are the Grizzlies going to try and play with them and play that style tonight? That's going to be a dangerous thing. We'll see how that all plays. But we got one change in the starting lineup out of the 10 players that we talked about on the pregame. We've got one change, and that's for Cali County. We'll go over that here in just a little bit. Games tonight, tomorrow night at the Grizzly Classic, sponsored by Mega Motorsports. We're back in 90 seconds on KDY.
As you drive by Ozarks Medical Center main campus, you will see construction is underway with new parking lots on the north and south side of the Shaw Medical Building with more shuttle drivers. The main entrance to the hospital is now through the surgical services doors. I want to thank you for your support as we are growing for you. You can learn more about this expansion project by visiting ozarksmedicalcenter.com/expansion. I am Tom Keller, President and CEO, and I am OMC.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top-flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
Hi, this is Tim Kimball, Administrator for Burton Creek Medical Complex. As a member of our healthcare community, I understand the importance and need for family medical care without an appointment. Here at the Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic in West Plains, we have a caring staff with skilled medical personnel, and we are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our mission is to build partnerships with the patients, families, and the community we serve. We have remained dedicated to promoting and improving the health of the residents of our community for over 40 years.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
We have a fair crowd for a Friday night. Hopefully a few more will file in, and I see that is the case. But tomorrow night, hopefully we'll have the bigger crowd of the two here at the Civic Center. The Cali Tigers are going to be in the black with the orange trim and white lettering tonight. They have one change in their starting lineup. They'll be going with Will Mangum, who is a 6'7" forward from a redshirt freshman from Memphis, Tennessee. He'll be the fifth starter in place of Sherman Allen, who was a starter in their last game at a guard spot. So their starting five will go 6 feet, 6'3", 6 foot, 6'6", and 6'7", and they'll get it and just run. That's what they want to do. The Grizzlies starting five, we went over that in the pregame. It's the same as it has been. And the starting five for West Plains is the key to this being a much better night than Wednesday night was. The starting five has got to produce at least like it did against Independence, where the five players had 65 points total. They only had 32 in the game on Wednesday night here. So you've got, we lost the ball. And I'm not saying that was the reason they lost on Wednesday, but we lost by 30, and the starting five scored 33 points less than they did in the Monday night game. Sadar Calhoun, one of the best talents ever to come through here. And he just had one of those nights. It's like if you play golf, it's like having the yips or the shanks. He just couldn't get anything to happen. In fact, he didn't score a single point. As he's introduced to the crowd here in Sadar, I was talking to him beforehand, and I said, you guys are just not think and play. Because you could just see the wheels spinning when he got the ball the other night. He was overthinking things. Instead of, he's just such a great athlete and a great talent, he just needs to react. And the other thing I said was have fun. I mean, you're playing a fun game here. He had a big smile on his face and said, I plan on having a great game tonight. That's the way to approach it. Grizzlies will be in the home whites with the red numerals and the blue trim. The officials for the basketball game tonight are Mike Nabena, along with James Bickham and Tyler Porter. Here's the toss, controlled by the Grizzlies. Had it momentarily and lost a good hustle by Sadar after the ball. Now here we go. Cali front court tipped out of bounds by DeAndre Vilmar. The Grizzlies have got to play defense tonight. They've got to play better defense tonight. Out front, Grizzlies pressure the ball. They force them out, and now the Grizzlies are in a zone. Down the left side, pull-up shot over Pearson, blocked. And the ball is tipped around, fumbled around, picked up by Quentin Jones. And here go the Grizzlies the other way. Ball knocked away from behind. It's going to be off of DeAndre Vilmar. And it'll go back over to the Tigers. Grizzlies 3-6. Cali County is 6-2. At the point, left point with the ball, Will Mangum curls over the top, dishes to the baseline. Back outside, now over on the left wing. Open three is in the air and good, and that's the way they start. Michael Henderson with a three. They shot 27 of these the other night. Grizzlies break the press. Peterson underneath, fumbles the ball away, turns it over as they got it to him wide open underneath, and he couldn't handle it. Now front court right side, up fake to the baseline. Pull-up shot for a two is good. Kevin Clark. Pressure in the ball in the back court. Howard Horton cross court. Gets it to Vilmar on the left baseline. They're going to let you score sometimes just to get the pace going. Make them play some defense up. Haven Horton baseline goes up inside off the board. Side iron won't go. Tipped long. And that'll be picked up by Dang Bowl. Up the left side. Here's another long three, and that's no good. Rebound long to the corner. Mangum, and will have a foul. And that's going to be maybe a double foul. Oh, they called a flop. They said DeAndre Vilmar faked it, and that's a foul. Wow, haven't seen that call. I don't know how long. 5-0 inbound play at the point. And here's another three, and it's in and out. And Alex Peterson gets the rebound for the Grizzlies. Double team on the ball. Long pass up the court. Now cross court wide open. Vilmar lays it up and good. Grizzlies will full court press here. To the left corner. The hometown kid, Kevin Clark, now on the right wing. A set in the pop. Wasso, it's up and no good, and the rebound to the Grizzlies. And Sadar Calhoun. Up the right side. DeAndre, top of the circle, left corner. Open, Quentin Jones for a three, and it's good. Quentin Jones ties it at 5. And now Bull at the other end will step through, put it up, no good, but a rebound put back dunk. Thrown down by Mangum. Will Mangum as he attacked the rim. Now steal in the corner. Here's a three. Good. Kevin Clark now with 5, and it's a 10-5 game. Sadar Calhoun steps into a three at the left point. That's no good. Long rebound, and Alex Peterson gets the board. Puts it on the deck. Step through shot, no good. Quentin Jones on the weak side gets it, and a whistle, and we'll have a traveler who stepped out of bounds. But it'll be a turnover on the Grizzlies. 3 turnovers on the Grizzlies here in the early going. 10-5 score. Dang Bull from Kansas City up the left sideline now in the front court with Michael Henderson. Left corner, another three is good. Kevin Clark has 8 points in the first 3 minutes. Long up the right side. Vilmar back to Quentin Jones. Against some pressure in the backcourt. Quentin is bumped and ridden, and now finally they call a foul on Mangum. Mangum bumped him 3 different times up the sideline. Finally was called for the foul. 1 foul apiece. DeAndre Vilmar comes out of the ballgame, and quickly Xavier Smith-Morales, who had 8 points, some assists, and really played a good floor game defensively for the Grizzlies in the ballgame, the freshman from Orlando, Florida. He'll handle it out front. Kick it to the right corner. Quentin Jones for a 3 look, and that's no good. The weak side rebound, and it's taken down by Kevin Clark. Long pass ahead and a wraparound shot up and good off the glass. They beat the Grizzlies down the floor. Jaquez Yao with his first bucket. Now to the left side. Peterson curls over the top in the lane. Trapped in the paint. Bounce pass to the corner. Baseline move to the right baseline. Quentin Jones has it slapped away out of bounds. He'll stay with the Grizzlies with 20 on the shot clock. Well, I got to say this. It's 15-5, and this pace is exactly what Cowley County wants. So we're trying to play that same pace. Here's the inbound play. Morales underneath. Sadar in the corner with a catch and a shoot. And good. Out of the boy, Sadar. All the way in the right corner. It's nothing but the bottom of the twine. It's 15-8. And I mean, as soon as that ball goes through the net, you got to get on your horse and get back to the other end and get in front of people. Kevin Clark to the right corner. on the baseline, behind the back move. Yao kicks it to the left side. That's an open three in the air and good. Monte Edmondson just in the ball game. He knocks in a three. Now at the other end, here's a driving around and good by David Horton, who attacked the basket on the press. He gets the lay-in. Left side, here's another three from way out. No good. This time a miss by Kevin Clark. Rebounded by Quinton up the floor. Here's Peterson all the way in. Hangs and shoots and scores. (18-12). Just 5 minutes into the first half. At the right point. Up fake. Got away with a little walk. Yao steps through. Kicks it left corner. In the left corner. Open. Wasso shoots. No good. Forward got his own rebound. And we'll have... Oh, he stepped out of bounds. That was actually Shamari Allen, who is in the ball game. So the first turnover on Cowley County. Xavier Smith, left corner. Whistle travel with the basketball at the other end on Quentin Jones, who, again, got started before he got started. Before the ball hit the deck. Up the left side. Here's another pop for a three. No good. Ball is on the floor, and Cowley County gets after it. Now a tie-up. And it'll be Grizzly basketball. Nico Hill just in the ball game. Xavier Smith Morales also down there after it. So it'll be played inbounds from underneath. Franklin Pettyon is in the ball game for the Grizzlies. He led the scoring off the bench the other night. He had 12 points. Inbound, Xavier up the floor. Quentin on the baseline, leans in, shoots no good. Too stout. Rebound comes off, and that'll be controlled by Dalen Rignall, who's in the ball game for Cowley. Up the right sideline, attempted dunk is blocked by Nico Hill. What a play that was. Front court, dish it across. Quentin, two-handed dunk for the Grizzlies. Quentin Jones with one with authority at the 14-21 mark. Down at the other end of the floor, I believe that's Jaquez Yao. And so we'll have a pause and play here as Terry Elrod, who is a trainer for the Grizzlies and has been for 17 years, will go down and take a look at him. He's on his back. He's holding his lower back. After he got that shot blocked, he crashed to the deck. And so he is still down underneath the Cowley basket at the end of my left. 14:21 to go in the first half, and this has been exactly as advertised. 18-14. And the Grizzlies, they can run with this team, but the thing you worry about is that pace. Is getting your defense set up. And Tommy DeSalmi over here to my right was telling his team just now that we've got to get back and set up and pick up on defense a lot faster. And that's the same thing that I was concerned with as far as the Grizzlies go. Now, up and walking off the floor is Jaquez Yao, so he'll go straight to the trainer's table there, and they'll check him out, and he'll hopefully be okay. So right now the Grizzlies have Nico Hill, Quentin Jones, Franklin Pettyon, along with Taven Horton and Xavier Smith Morales. Up the left side, and they barely beat the shot clock, a 10-second count. Free throw line backing in. Wasso muscles in, turns, fades, shoots around. No good. Rebounded by Pettyon. Here he comes. Grizzlies 3-on-2. Pettyon all the way. Wraparound shot is good. Tell you what, Franklin Pettyon, he can flat play offense. Long pass up the floor, bounce across. Nico Hill got back and knocked it out of bounds. Good hustle on defense by the Grizzlies, and that's what they've got to have. You've got to get back and get in the passing lanes on defense. And with the pace of the game, you're going to have a lot of substitutions, and we've seen that already, and the Grizzlies have subbed in quite often already. 13:53 mark, 18-16. Here's a long three, and it's good. I'm telling you, if you're watching it on the live stream feed, that was from 30 feet easy. Knocked down by Michael Henderson. He has 2 threes. Nico Hill in the back court. Gets it over. Xavier Smith-Morales. Baseball at the right sideline now. Sadar, pull-up floater from the right side. It's good, and Sadar's got his groove back. That's the Sadar Calhoun we know. He's got 5. Now tie up in the front court. Pettion ties up the basketball, and it'll be Cali basketball. Good job by Franklin Pettion. The key for Franklin Pettion playing more is doing stuff like that. If he plays defense and plays good defense, he is a huge addition to this lineup. Out front, Martavian Jones, 6'2", from Kansas City, gets over to the right point. Shamari Allen, 6'4", freshman from Asheville, North Carolina. At the right point, here's Henderson with another 3, no good, and the rebound pulled down with meat hooks by Peterson. Grizzlies front court, left corner, Nico Hill's open for a 3, and it's good. Long up the floor, Wasso has it underneath. Fall-away shot blocked by Peterson, and a foul's going to be called on Alex. Got a little bit of the arm as Wasso went up with the shot. I call him, it's actually Wosu, to pronounce it correctly. It's spelled N-W-O-S-U, but it's Wosu. He's at the free throw line. He had 27 and 12, a double-double at Tonkawa the other night. He misses the first free throw. He'll get one more here. Scoreboard says 1, but that's 2 team fouls now on the Grizzlies, 1 on the Tigers. Here's the next free throw, and it's good. Up the sideline, Grizzlies break the press, feed it across, and Pettion up and under, lays it up and good. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. The Grizzlies showing they can play this running game too. And with that bucket, the Grizzlies take a 1-point lead. They lead at 23-22 here at the Civic Center. A 30-second timeout. You're listening to Grizzly basketball on KDY.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities like a full college experience in a small, friendly atmosphere.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hello, would you like me to find workout classes near you?
There are no stores that sell glasses within 10 miles of your location.
There's enough artificial in the world. That's why Michelob Ultra is brewed with no artificial colors or flavors. With just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2019 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. 95 calories, 2.6 grams carbs, 0.6 grams protein, and 0.0 grams fat for 12 ounces.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
We come back. The Grizzlies get a charge, force a charge, and now a 3 after a steal on the inbound play. Wosu, or make that Shamari Allen with that. And now the Grizzlies with the basketball. It is 25-23, driving the lane, but high off the glass. Xavier Smith-Morales with the layup for the Grizzlies. And now we have had 8 players score already for the Grizzlies. Ball out front, pressure on the basketball. Michael Henderson guarded by Xavier Smith-Morales. He gets the charge. Oh, here's a steal, and here we go the other way. And here's a one-handed jam by Alex Peterson. Alex went coast to coast and threw that one down with a big right hand after the third Cali turnover, 27-25. Allen crosses over to the corner. Back on the point, ball stolen again by Alex Peterson. And the Grizzlies come back, and now it's taken away from Sadar Calhoun. 2-on-3 break. They'll feed it over. The layup, Wosu misses. Put back is good by Allen. He has 4 points. Now pressure in the back court. Ball thrown away out of bounds, but it'll stay, I believe, with the Grizzlies. DeAndre Vilmar will come in. This Cali press is very effective. Grizzlies with 6 throwaways here in the first half. Because Xavier Smith-Morales, when he is out there, that kind of stabilizes things. Here we go, back to play in the corner. Actually, it was off the Grizzlies, so that's a 7th turnover. Inbound play in the corner. Moving in is Martavian Jones over on the right point. Here's Dawson, thought about shooting, now kicks it over to the left side. Here's an open 3. Allen way off the mark for the weak side rebound. Pump fake inside, follow away, blocked by Peterson. And the Grizzlies get control. Up ahead, bad pass. Petillon gets it back, goes up high off the board, won't go. And the rebound taken down, and here they come again. 2-on-2, they'll hold up to the point, and that's a walk. Why didn't they call that? Oh, it is a walk, okay. Took a while, but they did eventually call a travel. Tied at 27, 10:41 mark. We'll get a timeout here at the next dead ball, probably under the 10-minute mark. Quentin Jones will come in for the Grizzlies for Alex Peterson. Really good job by Alex here in the last few minutes. Sadar way up the floor. Alex Rodriguez is going to take it to the hole. Lays it up and good. Just attack the basket. Man, that is good stuff right there. The 9th Grizzly to score. Alex Rodriguez off the bench, 6'9" from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Now at the other end, Dang Bo, the 6'3" sophomore. Right point inside. They post up. Now kick it opposite left side. 3 is around, no good. And the rebound, Rodriguez has it for the Grizzlies. Up the right side, Quentin Jones to the right corner. Back to Q on the wing. To the point, Rodriguez dribbles through all the way. Puts it up and good. Splitting the D down the middle. Good job attacking again by Rodriguez. Here's a steal, and the ball is put up and in by DeAndre Vilmar off the turnover by Cali. Now it's 33-27, Grizzlies by 6. At the right point, Kevin Clark on the right side. He'll step into a 3, and that's good from downtown by Dang Bull. And anybody on the floor in a black uniform tonight, you give them a chance to shoot a 3, they're going to shoot a 3. Quentin Jones way down the floor, high pass, tip pass to the right corner. David Howard for a 3, no good. The weak side rebound will be taken down by Will Mangum, back from right to left. Here they come on the run. A drive, shot off the board, good. Foul, basket will count. And Michael Henderson, or is that Martavian Jones, gets up slowly, but it'll be a blocking foul. The basket will count. And we get a timeout on the floor. Media timeout, 9:25. We're halfway through. We're on a pace for 120 points by both teams. With the score, the Cali Tigers trailing the Grizzlies by 1. MSU West Plains 33, Cali County 32. Back in a minute on KDY.
Mayfield Auto Repair of West Plains has been in business since 1995 and have developed specialties in domestic and import diagnostics and repair. They do everything from minor repairs such as oil changes, tune-ups, brakes, shocks and struts, and major repairs. Call them for an appointment at 256-9452 or visit them at their new location, 2090 Clark Avenue in West Plains. It's Mayfield Auto Repair.
Hi, this is Jordan at Hirsch Feed. Cooler weather is here, and now is a good time to consider your equine feeding plan for the winter. Stop by and check out our full line of Nutrena Safe Choice horse feeds. Safe Choice utilizes controlled starch technology and premium ingredients to take care of your horse at every stage of life. Join us for Safe Choice Week from November 18th through the 23rd and save $5 per bag on all Safe Choice products. We also have a full line of tack and winter blankets to keep your horse warm this winter. Come in and see us here at Hirsch Feed for all of your farm supply needs.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
All right, that's the last foul. By the way, it's a three-point play attempt now for Martavian Jones, the Kansas City guard. We're going to get some things cleared up here before we play again. The basket should count, and it should be one free throw. Out of the lineup now for Cali is Brian Garang, who was only in momentarily in the game, back in the game. Michael Henderson. Now, free throw shooter, Martavian Jones. Free throw is good, so it's a three-point play. And that ties it at 33. Grizzlies come back. Malik Tidwell's in the game, the freshman from Chicago at the point for the Grizzlies. Right side, Sadar Calhoun. Sadar gets pushed away from the basket. Now over to Malik Tidwell. 17 on the shot clock. Grizzlies standing a little bit here. Malik on the bounce. Still on the bounce, double team. Oh, he finds Quentin wide open inside. He missed a dunk, but a foul's going to be called. He got pushed as he went up from behind. So Will Mangum will pick up his second foul. By the way, DeAndre Velmar, who got called for the last foul, only has one. He wasn't called for a foul on that flop play. He was warned, so that's no foul. Free throw good by Quentin Jones. 34-33, Grizzlies by one. And the next one is good. 35-33, Grizzlies by two. We want to say hi to our buddy Dean Smith listening tonight. He's happy now because the Grizzlies just stole the ball. Tidwell drives all the way. Tipped up and good by Sadar Calhoun. Front court right side. Here's Clark. Steps over. Open 13-footer. Won't go. Taven Horton gets the rebound for the Grizzlies. Now they pressure him. Nobody to help in the backcourt. Call timeout. Had to call timeout because he got trapped. Everybody ran away. And so when everyone ran away, they double-teamed the ball. And the only thing Taven Horton could do is take a 30-second timeout. 37-33 is the score with 8:31 to go in the first half. So far here in the first half, Quentin Jones has 7 points. Sadar Calhoun has 7. Alex Peterson with 4. DeAndre Vilmar with 4. Franklin Petillon with 4. Alex Rodriguez with 4. Nico Hill has 3. Xavier Smith-Morales with 2. Taven Horton with 2. 9 different players have scored for the Grizzlies. Everyone that has played, with the exception of Malik Tidwell, has scored. Just a wild, frenetic pace. Grizzlies have made 3 threes. Cali has made 6. Here's the inbound play. Baseball pass. They'll get up the floor. Bad pass, so it's stolen away. Taken away by Cali. Back the other way we go. And a whistle. And I have, the shot clock. Shot clock was incorrect, so they stopped the game, reset the shot clock at 27 seconds. Henderson in the front court. Got to guard him everywhere, man. He shoots it from just inside half court, it seems like. On the right side, step-through play, right-hand shot up around and no good. What a move by Martavian Jones to get around the defender and drew the foul. Quentin Jones will be called for his first foul. Three-team fouls apiece. Free throw shooter here is Martavian Jones, and the first one is good. It's not a real good idea, at least based on the last game that they played, to foul and put Cali on the line because they can make free throws. They were 24 out of 28 against Tonkawa. Up the left side, they beat the press, long pass. Quentin lays it up and goes. Took it in the left corner and took it straight to the rim, and now he has 9 points. Dang Bull front court, got to stop the ball. Steps through, leans in, lays it high off the board and good. What a sweet shot that was. Dang Bull switched directions twice. And a soft touch off the board. And the ball is out of bounds, and it'll be back over to Cali on a cross-court pass that went a little sideways. So it'll be inbounded right in front of us with Martavian Jones. Over on the left side, Jones has it guarded by Petillon. He's cut off now. Bull cutting the basket. Here's a layup, a little give and go. very basic basketball, and Martavian Jones took a return pass and laid it in with the left hand. And now inbound play in the backcourt. And a whistle blocking foul in the backcourt on Dang Bowl. Boy, the Grizzlies are doing one thing really poorly right now, and that is just running away from the basketball. When the press is on, they're not giving any help to the two guys, the guy throwing the ball in and the guy trying to catch the pass on the inbound play, making it much harder than it really needs to be. Everyone wants to run to the other end and get a layup or get a shot, but you got to get the ball over the timeline first. Tidwell, right corner, good pass. Petillon back over, Taven Howard at the right point. Jab step now back out front to Tidwell with 7:10 to play in the first half. 39-39 is your score. Tidwell, cross-court right corner. Petillon with an up fake, goes to the right baseline. Step through, leans in, shoots, missed it. He got fouled, and it'll be 2 shots. Will Mangum will pick up his 3rd foul. So the first hit of foul trouble tonight is on Callie. And we'll substitute here in just a moment as they'll get into the ballgame. First free throw is good by Franklin Petillon. He has 5 points off the bench. And Wosu will come in the ballgame again for the Cali Tigers. 40-39, 41-39 is Franklin Petillon. Now up the right sideline. Over the timeline now. We'll hand it over to Michael Henderson. Henderson gets it over to Clark. Drives the lane, high off the board, left hand. Good foul on the play. What a good move by Kevin Clark, the 6-foot guard, freshman guard from Arkansas City. He beat Taven Horton and forced the foul at the same time, got the basket. That's 10 points now for Kevin Clark. Tie game at 41 with 6:44 to go in the first half. And the free throw is good. In the backcourt, Smith Morales over to Quentin Jones. Over the timeline. Back to him. Now pressure on the ball. Up the right side. Taven Howard for Taven Horton. Fall away jump shot in the corner, no good. Rebound goes long. Kevin Clark has it. Back the other way. Long shot from the right side for a 3, no good. High in the air for the rebound. Taven Horton up ahead. Xavier Smith Morales. Dishes across. And laid up, no good. And a foul on the play by Dang Bowe, who got back, really hustled on defense, and prevented a dunk at the other end. But that'll be 2 fouls on him. So 42-41, Cali, and I apologize for not keeping up with the score a little better because it's hard just to keep up stuff as fast as it's been happening. But it is 42-41 Cali. Free throw here could tie it, and it does from Quentin Jones for the Grizzlies. So right now the Grizzlies have Xavier Morales in the ball game along with Taven Horton. Quentin Jones makes another free throw. Franklin Petillon and Alex Peterson. So a little bigger lineup for the Grizzlies here. Cross-court pass. Oh, underneath. Great speed. Cutting to the basket, laying it in right down the middle. Shamari Allen. He's got 6. Long pass up the floor. Bad pass. Stolen. Back the other way. Left corner. Allen with a fake. Drives in. Dishes back. One-handed jam off the turnover. Nwosu has his first field goal. 46-43. Horton drives. Little floater right hand. Good as he got down the paint. And floated down the middle and dropped that one in a little teardrop shot. He has 4. Back the other way. Here's Clark with a 3, and it's no good. And the rebound weak side. Fought for loose on the deck. Picked up by Morales for the Grizzlies. Up the floor to Petillon. Front court, 3-on-2. Over. Two-handed dunk by Alex Peterson as he attacks from the left side. And now you got to get to the other end and play defense. 47-46. Grizzlies by 1. Curling down the left side. Michael Henderson forces it up off the sidearm, backboard, and good. Henderson with 8. Now a horrible pass from the other end. Grizzlies trying to break the press with the long pass. And that's about the 3rd time here in the last 5 minutes we've seen that ball go sailing out of bounds. 11 Grizzly turnovers to 7 for Cali County. And Cali County really doesn't care really how many up to a certain point. They can accept turnovers because that's part of the style. Now, that ball was not touched, so it has to go back to the other end where it was thrown in, and it'll be Cali basketball. 48-47, Tigers by 1. 5:08 to play. You know, you could score 100 in this game and lose. Here's the inbound play. I told Dean Smith that tonight. I went and saw Dean for a little while. I said, you know, we could score 100 and get beat if we don't play some defense. On the right side, Whistle traveled with the basketball. Martavian Jones caught it and moved both feet. Can't do that. Backcourt against the press. Sadar Calhoun. Dar up the right side. Gets it to Pettion. He lost control of the basketball and it's stolen back. Martavian Jones. Back the other way. To the left corner. Mangum back at the ball game. He's okay. On the right wing, Shamari Allen for a three. No good. Rebound put back up and good by Jaquez Yao. Up the right side, 2-on-1. Pettion will drive in. Left-hand layup is good as he went up and around Shamari Allen and just attacks the basket. Pettion has 8 points. Right corner alley-oop to the weak side. Here's Wosu. A drive on the left baseline by Yao. No good. Rebound, Pettion. Up the right side, Pettion. Hand checked out front. Now over on the left side, Morales. To the high post, Alex Peterson. Turns, faces, 12-foot fadeaway off the board and good. Alex Peterson has 8 points. 51-50. Down to the 3:50 mark in the first half. Looks like a revolving door here at the timetable. Guys going in and out. Left point, Yao will shoot a three. That is way off the mark. It's caught underneath, but it could be a 3-second call, and it will be, I think, against the Tigers as it was caught underneath by Allen, but he was camped out in the lane. Full court pressure again by Cali. It's full, and a bad pass on the inbound play is going to be out of bounds, and another turnover on the Grizzlies. $51-50. Inbound play out front. Dreyer Garang in the ball game now. 6'5" freshman from Adelaide, Australia. Left wing, he'll shoot a three, and no good. But the long rebound comes to the right elbow. Allen has it, kicks it right wing. Three ball is up and again, and no good. And the Grizzlies go after it this time with DeAndre Vilmar. Kicks it out. Grizzlies have 3-on-1. Pass across. Sadar will step back, and he'll shoot a three, and it's no good. And the weak side rebound is taken, and back the other direction by Martavian Jones. Shamari Allen whistle away from the ball, and we'll have possibly an illegal screen. That foul is on Martavian Jones. That'll be his first. Grizzlies had 3-on-1 that last break, and Sadar should have passed the basketball opposite because we had a layup on the other side. He stepped back instead and shot the three ball. Now Sadar has it. Another pass of his is blocked out of bounds. The official says it's a souvenir. Tyler Porter with a little officiating levity here. 2:58 to go in the half. 51-50 Grizzlies. It has been racehorse basketball from the outset. Off the screen, Morales will drive in. Puts it high off the board and good as he curled down the left side of the lane. Xavier Smith-Morales has 4. 53-50. Down the lane, losing it on the drive, out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by the Grizzlies. Michael Henderson lost control as he went up with the ball. Cali ball into their own hoop. 24 on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Atta boy. Nico Hill was on the ball, and the Grizzlies were denying that inbound pass. Shamari Allen comes out. Jaquez Yao will come in. Here's the inbound play. Up the right sideline, Nico Hill. In the middle, good feed. Layup is no good. Tipped up no good. Rebound, DeAndre Vilmar. He'll go up inside again and score. DeAndre had 6 points. Good job by Nico Hill getting the ball inside that time. Now foul on the wing. Going for the steal there was Xavier Smith-Morales. And that'll be his first foul. Bonus, not yet. Grizzlies are in the bonus now. And they'll be shooting the 1-and-1 the rest of the half for the last 2:18. Here's the inbound play. 5 team fouls on the Grizzlies. Left point. Grizzlies go to a zone at the right point. Up fake, back it in. Lost the ball, slapped away. Yao picks it up, kicks it to the left corner. Garang, whistle, and we'll have something away from the ball. Well, there was a shot clock issue, so they stopped the game. And 12 seconds on the shot clock. And with that, Martavian Jones back in at guard for Cali, and they'll sub out Moses Nwanki. Here's the inbound play. 10 on the shot clock. Michael Henderson over the top. Goes to the left side, cut off nicely. Now at the point. Here's a step pop for 3. Won't go. Long rebound, though, and Cali beats him to it. Henderson passed back. Driving layup up and good. That was just playing harder. Dalen Rignall's first basket. Up the left side, DeAndre Vilmar. He'll drive the baseline and around. Lobs it back to Sadar on the wing. All the way through. Lays it up and good. And a foul on the play, and the basket counts. That's the way to attack Sadar. Attack that rim. Use that size and strength and get through. Dalen Rigdal will be called for his first foul. And Sadar Calhoun gets the bucket in 1. Dar has 9 points here in the first half. 1:34 left. 57-52. Yes, that's right. Still to go in the half, a minute and a half, and the free throw is good by Sadar Calhoun. Dar has 10. Up the left side, Michael Henderson. Step through cross-court pass, left corner. Rignall will shoot for 3, and it's no good, and a foul is going to be against Cali County as they cleared out Xavier Smith-Morales underneath. They, in this case, was Jacques Yao. So we'll go to the other end and shoot a 1-and-1. 58-52 with 1:20 to go in the half. So the Grizzlies will send Xavier Smith-Morales to the free throw line. And the Grizzlies have been fantastic from the line here in the first half, 7 of 7. And the first try, good. Next up for the Grizzlies tomorrow night here against Neosho County, who got thumped by Three Rivers tonight.
Knock it down, babe.
Trying to hit 60 here with 1:20 to go.
Okay.
Official will stop the sub. He's coming in. Taven Horton is coming in for the shooter. Next try is no good as it goes in and out. And back the other way. 59-52, 1:17. Left point. Rigdal ball knocked away from behind by DeAndre Vilmar. And it should be and will be Cali basketball. Grizzly halftime coming up. Our guest, Joan Wright from Adult Education at Missouri State University West Plains. She'll be our guest. Here's the inbound play. Right side, way out for a 3. Martavian Jones, no good. Rebound. Pulled down by Alex Peterson. Grizzlies up the middle of the floor. Vilmar, hook pass back. Taven, left corner. Sadar, behind the back move on the baseline. Fall away from 16. It's good. Atta boy. 61-52, long up ahead. Knocked out of bounds as Alex Peterson hustled down the floor to get a hand on that pass. Boy, you just wish we'd have played this hard Wednesday night. Not saying it would have made a difference in the outcome, but it would have made a lot of difference in the complexion of the game. 61-52 Grizzlies, 51 seconds to go in the half. Inbound play at the right point. Here's Michael Henderson driving. Feeds it in, bad pass, stolen. Grizzlies come back with a 2-on-1 break. Feed it across. Howard, layup by Horton is good. Good feed by Smith-Morales. Horton converts, he has 6. And now with 34 seconds, out near the timeline. Martavian Jones, crossover, leans in, hangs, shoots, and scores. Martavian Jones makes it 63-54. Grizzlies by 9 up the right side. Here's Horton with a 3. That's short. And the ball is going to be picked up at the 16-second mark, and a foul will be called in the back court. Alex Peterson going for the loose ball. I got to tell you, though, he's trying to make a play. He's hustling, and he's hustling at both ends of the floor. This is the hardest I've seen Alex Peterson play in a while. Pretty impressive. 63-54 Grizzlies by 9 with 16 seconds to go in the first half. I think we've gone back to the days of the American Basketball Association here. If we just had a red, white, and blue basketball, it'd be complete. 12 seconds. Grizzlies go to a 1-3-1 zone. Henderson, left side. They'll pressure him. And now Clark dribbles over. Kicks it to the corner. Ball tipped. Shot from the corner with 2, and it's good for a 3. And that's the end of the first half. Wow. A fitting way for the half to end. Martavian Jones got open and got rid of it with 2 seconds to go, and that's the half. Our score. Well, first, let's catch our breath. And now the score at the half. Grizzly 63, Cali County 57. Grizzly halftime is up next. Brought to you by Missouri State University, West Plains, new beginnings and endless possibilities. Grizzly interview is up next on KDY.
It's Grizzly halftime on KDY, and our guest this time around is one that we've got to know over the years, and she is back, so I guess we would classify her as one of our regulars. Joan Wright is here, AEL Director and College Readiness Coordinator at Missouri State University, West Plains. Always good to have you in to talk about your area of expertise, which we'll do here over the next 8 or 10 minutes. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
It's a pleasure to have you here, as always. And when we have you here to talk about adult education, this is something that is an important matter, and it's not becoming less important over the years, is it?
Not at all.
Tell us a little bit about who you serve, and when we talk about adult education and literacy, how does what you do affect that, and how does the university address that?
Okay. Well, we are hosted by Missouri State University, West Plains, so they provide a lot of services for us, but we also are located in several other cities in the area. A lot of people may not be aware of that, so I wanted to bring that to your attention. If you live somewhere other than West Plains, you can still get our services, and our services are all free. Some of the towns that we are in is Alton, Ava, Birch Tree, Kabul, Hartville, Houston, Mountain Grove, Salem, and Willow Springs.
Now, it's self-explanatory, the AEL part being adult education and literacy. The other part of your title is College Readiness Coordinator, and how does that kind of dovetail together?
Okay, that's a great question. A lot of our students do come to us because they don't have their high school equivalency. But several students that we serve do have their high school diploma or the credential, but they're just really not quite ready for college. So what we do for those students is we serve them to help them prepare to maybe go take the placement test at the colleges they choose to go to. So what we do is we help them with whatever their weaknesses are so they can be better prepared before they go take their placement tests.
Especially people who perhaps didn't finish high school and may be thinking, it's too late for me. I've in some cases they think I made a big mistake. I probably should have finished high school, and it's too late for me in my life to get on and do maybe something big. I can tell people, though, for instance, my wife quit school I believe she was a sophomore in high school, went back, got a degree, and actually she has 2 degrees. And she was a testament that it's never too late, and you can still do big things in your life, and this is a great place to start.
Yes, that's true. We have several students that are older than what you would consider the traditional college-age student, but our average age is somewhere between 19 to 30. So we have a lot of students who are even older than that, but that's our bulk of our population are in that age range. So yes, it's never too late to go back to school to get your credential, to then do whatever you choose to do as something you want to do as a goal for later in life.
You really need to have that high school equivalency. If you didn't finish school, that is still something that you need to aspire to, right?
Yes, and the good news that people need to, think about is everything we do for the students is absolutely free. And where do you get that? A lot of training and education does cost money, but for our program, everything we do for the students is free. So that's a great deal.
Along with the credentials of just simply having your high school equivalency, by doing that, that tells potential employers that you're willing to do what's necessary. And that's a characteristic that you shouldn't underestimate, because people are expecting certain things out of you if you're going to be working for them. And knowing that you're willing to work to achieve something, it sends a pretty good message.
It really does. And one of the things, I'm glad you brought that up, is some of the things that we do are really like job training skills. Like we expect them to be there at a certain time. If they don't show up for class, they need to let us know, teaching them the responsibility of communicating. And we tell them, this is like a job. If you don't show up for work and you don't tell your boss, you're not going to have a job very long. So we do try to work all that, those skills in also as we're working with students.
AEL Director Joan Wright is with us on Grizzly Halftime today. When people come to you, whether they're more of the non-traditional type student and they're trying to find their way back into education to achieve something, do they have an idea what they want in most cases, or are they just simply trying to lay the groundwork to do something bigger?
I'd say we have a variety of those type of people. A lot of students come and say, well, I want to go to college, I want to be a nurse, I want to do this, and they realize I can't do that without this first. Or maybe they already have their high school diploma like we talked about earlier, and they go take the placement test at the college and they say, maybe I need to go get some help in math before I can even get into those schools. And then we have other students who really have no idea what they want to do, so we do help them set goals and give them the resources that they might need to be able to figure out what they want to do.
Basic skills and some of the things that you address with the AEL program and department. You got people who maybe said, I don't really need this. I know what I'm going to do. I get involved in it. And then you get so far into it and you say to yourself, is this all there is? It's maybe a dead-end job. You don't have much way of advancement in life, in the job that you're in. So they decide, I need to do something else. I need to start over again. Do you get many people like that?
Not a whole lot, but we do get those people. We also invite in, the Job Center comes in and visits with our students about the resources they have available, which is a great resource for this area. The college admissions office will come over and visit with them about just their future, not necessarily going to Missouri State, but going on to school to get their education and letting them know that anything's possible. So, we do have a variety of people and reasons why they're there. So.
Talk about the opportunity that people have, if you would, adult education and literacy, and that coupled with the job market today. There seems to be, in a lot of cases, the job market is very good, and people are looking for people to work. So the opportunities you have out there now may be a lot better than they were just, say, 10 years ago.
Yes, actually, we have some students who, it's interesting, over the years, we've seen it come and go. When the economy is really, really good, people can get jobs, but they also can be picky about who they hire. So they throw out anyone who doesn't have that high school credential and hire anyone who does. So when the job market's not great, it's just a different story. So
with the program, with the adult education and literacy program, how long are we talking about here as far as a course is concerned to learn what it is they need and be able to achieve that GED or whatever it might happen to be?
Okay. That depends on the student. The way the process works is students come in and do what we call an orientation, and that's where we do the assessments to figure out what their strengths and weaknesses are. So we have some students that come in and we tell them, you're almost ready to go take this test. Let's do some practice tests, let's write some essays, and let's just get it done. There's other students that come in and we really try to be really realistic with them and say, you got a little ways to go. We really need to work on your math skills and your reading skills. So it varies from 6 months to maybe 2 years, just depends on their ability when they walk through the doors.
How long have you been associated with this particular program?
I have been in this around 10 years.
Wow. And over that course of time, have you seen I guess the word maybe would be profile students who come to you, or is it pretty much a cross section and just a little bit of everything?
It really is a cross section. We have several homeschool students a lot of times that will come to us, and we love homeschool students because they're really, really prepared, and they come in just to brush up on skills to go get that credential. So, sometimes they've never been in a public school setting, but they've done all their homeschooling and learned everything at home, but they just want their credential. And those are usually, the students that get in and get out because they're ready to go take their test before they even come to us, usually.
What is the most frequently asked thing when people come to you initially?
How long is this going to take me?
How long?
And we always tell them, like I said earlier, it depends on you. It depends on where you start and how hard you're willing to work and how much effort you're willing to put into it.
So to find out about this, to find someone to talk to, perhaps even you, where do you start if you're going to come over to the campus at MSU West Plains, or maybe go online, whatever the case may happen to be as far as that goes? What do they do?
Okay, they can call us at 417-255-7744. That is our local number in our office, and we can direct you to all the other locations that I mentioned earlier.
Okay, and once again, can you find information about this on the regular college university website?
Yes, we do have a section called Adult Education and Literacy, and they can find orientation information and contact information for all these sites on there. And they can, come by our office. We are located at 308 Pennsylvania Avenue. It's in a house with a ramp on the front across the street from the public library, but it is part of MSU's campus.
So as a final word of encouragement to people who may be listening to this and they may fall into that category of someone who thinks they need or wondering if they need maybe a little bit of help and maybe take that next step. It's not too late. If you're thinking it's too late, it's not too late, right?
Exactly. I was going to say it's just never too late.
That's good. That's good about a lot of things, actually, in life. But particularly this, and the way the economy is going, jobs are going, the more education you have, the better, right?
Correct. Now, some jobs don't require that higher education, but a lot of them do require this credential. So we always tell students, this is where you're starting. And then we can talk about where you're going to finish. So if you want to go on and get a job, that's fine too. But if you want to do the education side of it, we help you with that also.
AEL Director and College Readiness Coordinator Joan Wright's been our guest. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And come again sometime. And that's our Grizzly halftime for this time, brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains, new beginnings and endless possibilities.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities like a full college experience in a small, friendly atmosphere.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hello, would you like me to find workout classes near you?
There are no stores that sell glasses within 10 miles of your location.
There's enough artificial in the world. That's why Michelob Ultra is brewed with no artificial colors or flavors. With just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2019 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. 95 calories, 2.6 grams carbs, 0.6 grams protein, and 0.0 grams fat for 12 ounces.
Mayfield Auto Repair of West Plains has been in business since 1995 and have developed specialties in domestic and import diagnostics and repair. They do everything from minor repairs such as oil changes, tune-ups, brakes, shocks and struts, and major repairs. Call them for an appointment at 256-9452 or visit them at their new location, 2090 Clark Avenue in West Plains. It's Mayfield Auto Repair.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Back at the Civic Center, part of the glory of being an assistant coach like Aaron Proctor is for the Grizzlies, when the basketball gets stuck on top of the backboard, between the backboard and the shot clock, somebody has to go get a long metal pole and get it down. Well, that's what Coach Proctor just got done doing. And so now we can go about our business to play basketball here in the second half. Grizzly halftime, again brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. First half, Grizzly scoring went like this. Sadar Calhoun leading the way with 12 points. Nice bounce-back game for him. 11 for Quentin Jones. 6 points for DeAndre Vilmar. 8 points, Alex Peterson, who I thought Alex had one of his best halves in a long time here in the first half. Taven Horton was 6. 3 points for Nico Hill. 5 for Xavier Smith-Morales. 8 points for Franklin Pettion off the bench, and 4 points for Alex Rodriguez. Cali County in the first half, led by Martavian Jones, who had 12. 11 points for Kevin Clark. Then 8 points for Michael Henderson, 6 for Shamari Allen, 5 for Ding Bowl, 3 for Julius Wosu. Dalen Ricknall had 2, 4 for Jaquez Yao, 2 points for Will Mangum, and 3 for Monte Edmondson. We start the second half with the score. Grizzlies up 63-57. We'll see the starting 5 for each team come out to start the second half. And the key, the Grizzlies were able to build a 9-point lead. That was their biggest lead in the first half because they were able to get some stops on defense, and that's going to be the difference in the game. If you can get consecutive stops at the defensive end of the floor, answer at the other end, get yourself some sort of separation, that's going to be the difference in the ballgame because both teams are just going to keep scoring. Here we go. A holding foul at the defensive end for Cali County that's going to be a foul on Michael Henderson. And that will be his first foul. So a foul at 8 seconds in. Inbound play again. Grizzlies in the white to our left. Backdoor lob inside, up and good. Nice play as they found a set play. Taven Horton cutting the basket. He has 8 points. Now Kevin Clark steps over on the right wing. He'll shoot off the mark. No good. Rebound. Wasu gets it inside. Wosu will go up. Blocked from behind. Out of bounds. And it'll be Cali basketball. Julius Wasu has not got off the dime much tonight. He has 3 points. 6'6" from San Antonio, a sophomore. Inbound play underneath. Oh, good look. And there he is. He opens up wide open underneath. And Wasu lays the ball in. He has 5. Pressure in the backcourt by the Grizzlies. Jones. DeAndre Vilmar will dribble it over and set the offense. Back to Q. All the way in. Right hand running. Layup is good. Q right down the side of the key. And if they're going to give it to you, you got to take it. Q has 13. You want to run your offense, but if they're going to give you an open look like that, you got to take it. Clark in the corner shoots the 3, and it's no good. Long rebound. Wosu has it. Back out on the left side for another 3. That's off the mark. That ball will go to the corner, saves up the floor. Alex Peterson will take it coast to coast. Laid it up, no good. No foul called on the play. Wow. Front court on the right point. Here's a pull-up for a 3, and that's good by Dung Bowl. And Bowl picks up his second 3 of the night. He has 8 points. Grizzlies want to know why that was not a foul at the other end when Alex Peterson got bumped on his way to the basket. 30-second timeout. 67-62. Tomorrow night, first game will have Cali County going up against the Three Rivers Raiders, who posted a nice win tonight over the Wildcats from Neosho County in Chinook, Kansas. So it'll be Cali against the Raiders at 5 tomorrow night. And the Grizzlies will play Neosho County in the 7 o'clock game. Grizzlies come out of the timeout. Taven Horton, Alex Peterson, who's flexing his right hip after he went down a little while ago. Sadar Calhoun. And now baseball pass. They break the press. And here's Alex. Lost the ball. Whistle, double dribble. All you had to do was catch it and lay it in. Easier said than done sometimes. It's like a bomb with the fuse burning down. 67-62, now at the other end. Bolt passes over. Wosu steps through. Right-hand shot out the back iron, up and good. Wosu was very quiet in the first half. He already has more points this half than he did the entire first 20 minutes. Right side, Taven Horton has it for the Grizzlies. He'll dribble out to the right side to the point, left point, Sadar Calhoun. He's hassled there by Michael Henderson, who gives up about 6 inches in height. DeAndre Vilmar pass, bad pass. Tried to force it inside, nothing there. Long lob up ahead. Henderson takes it. He lost it out of bounds. So both teams guilty of boo-boos where they had easy layups at each end of the floor. 67-64, Grizzlies lead by 3. Inbound, Vilmar. Back over, Sadar Calhoun. Dar bounces it across. DeAndre Vilmar feeds it baseline. Quentin Jones up and under from the other side. Whistle. Oh, an offensive foul is going to be the call. Q got almost completely by him, and there was body contact. And Q is called for the charge on that play. Mike Nabino made that call on the baseline. He didn't hesitate. 67-64, front court. Oh, Dar with a near steal. Who was that off of? That's going to be off the Grizzlies. And it'll be played right in front of me here to my left. Dane Bowl will play the ball inbound. Michael Henderson over to the right side. He has unlimited range, kind of like Kevin Clark, who catches on the right side. He fakes, goes to the right elbow, all the way in. Right-hand scoop shot off the sidearm, won't go. Alex Peterson has his 4th rebound. Up the right side, pull up 3 at the right wing, and no good. In and out by Dar, but the rebound taken by Vilmar. And DeAndre will dribble and get double team. Skip pass left point, left corner, wide open again. Here's Sadar, no good. And the rebound knocked away from Peterson. Loose on the deck, Quentin Jones will take it strong to the basket, and he got fouled on the shot. Well, that's good work. And it's frustrating that ball doesn't go down when you get an open look. But the key to that was they kept plugging away. And we'll get 3 subs for the Tigers, 1 for the Grizzlies after Quentin Jones does something here. We've been stuck on 67-64 for a while.
Got to see it on the release, boys. Got to see it on the release.
So Q at the free throw line tonight is 4 for 4. He has 13 points, having a nice game. First try is good. Three in, 3 out. As Cali County makes some subs here. Now we have perhaps maybe some blood. Alex Peterson runs to the locker room, so they give him a certain amount of time to run in and get whatever it is cleaned up. They give him 40 seconds, and if he's not back out here, then they'll have to substitute for him. Talking about the Grizzlies. There's the horn, and he comes out of the locker room just in the nick of time. So Quentin Jones will get another free throw here. Grizzlies up 68-64. And good. Again, want to say hi to Dean Smith. He is in that recliner. He's got the radio on. And he's got that look on his face. Come on, let's get a stop. Here's a missed shot. Rebound putback, though, is going to be up and good by Jaquez Yao, who has 6 points. Q gets it in. Horton. Long pass up left side, 2-on-1. Feed it across. Ball deflected, though, and Alex Peterson has it. Taven Horton at the right elbow. Feeds it. Oh, good underneath pass, and the layup no good by Quentin Jones, but he got fouled on the play by Michael Henderson. Good job attacking the basket by the Grizzlies there. They're looking for each other, and they're finding open people. Second foul call on Michael Henderson for Cali County. Free throw here for Quentin Jones is good. Q has 5.5. Taven Horton has 2. That's all the scoring so far. Next free throw is good. Now Franklin Pettion will come in the ball game for the Grizzlies. He'll give Sadar Calhoun a rest.
Run hard, Daly.
Inbound play, Rignall in the corner for Cali County. Pressure on the ball by Xavier Smith-Morales up the left side. Long bounce pass up. Good pass. Layup by Rignall is good. What a great feed on the bounce pass by Martavian Jones and a whistle. And we'll have a foul called in the backcourt. Michael Henderson picked up his third foul. That's a big foul. That's a very big foul. Great assist on that last pass by Martavian Jones, setting up Rignall. But that's 3 fouls now on Michael Henderson for Cali County. Xavier Smith-Morales up the floor, pass deflected out of bounds. Dang Bowl with the deflection. And it'll be Grizzly ball. Franklin Pettion, someone please come to the ball. And Alex Peterson does. Now here's Xavier Smith-Morales out high. They'll double team on the baseline. Kick it to the far side. Ball knocked away by Rignall and a steal. Second turnover of the half on the Grizzlies. He was laying in the weeds waiting for that. Now a bad pass cross court. Franklin Pettion gets a steal. And he must have stepped out of bounds as he got pressured. Right under the basket. Quentin Jones out. Nico Hill comes in for the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies have 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores out there right now. Inbound underneath, ball kicked by Nico Hill. He'll stay with Cali County. 15:54 to play. Second half, 71-68. Grizzlies by 3. Inbound play, left elbow. Rignall pull up. Shot is good. Well, he's a nice-looking player. Dalen Rignall didn't play much at Tonkawa, but he has 6 tonight. The other way, here's a drive and a basket as he came in for the right side. Franklin Pettion. And a quick foul in the backcourt and a blocking foul will be on Xavier Smith-Morales as Franklin Pettion now has 10 points in the ballgame. Xavier Smith-Morales with his second foul. Backcourt. Now the front court. Top of the circle, Martavian Jones steps through, got away with a walk. Ball loose on the deck, picked up by Rignall at the right point. Jaquez Yao right elbow. Bad pass out of bounds behind the player and into the Cali bench. These type games, just by their nature, you're going to have a lot of turnovers. And we've had a bunch tonight. 16 on the Grizzlies. And now a foul in the backcourt, going for a steal. Martavian Jones picks up his second foul. Grizzlies have 16 turnovers. Cali has 14 turnovers. So that's almost a push as far as that number goes. Franklin Pettion lobs it in. Xavier Smith-Morales chases it down, and he travels with the basketball. They lobbed that ball over the top, and Xavier went after it, got it, and he drug his pivot foot. And a warning was given to Xavier Smith-Morales instead of giving a technical. So if that was the second one on him, it'll be a technical foul. The Class B technical, which means it wasn't anything flagrant, but it was enough to be warned. That's the second one for him, and the free throw is good. It's a one-shot technical foul, and it's made by Michael Henderson. Inbound play, right corner. Here's a three, and that's good. Rignall, boy, he is stepping up here in the second half. 74-73, Grizzlies now down by 1. Front court, left baseline. Alex Peterson in the lane. Nico Hill with an up fake, steps in. 16-footer is good. Nico Hill. He looked very smooth that time. Down the right side, and this is going to be another foul on the Grizzlies, and that's going to be on Xavier Smith-Morales. That'll be his third foul. Now, the thing about that technical, it does not, a moment ago, that does not apply to his personal foul. A regular technical will, but that one did not. Alex Peterson, Xavier Morales, and who else? David Horton come out of the ball game. Sadar Calhoun is in there. Here's a pass outside for a three. Look, no good, but the long rebound goes almost out of bounds. It's going to be saved. Rigdahl has it. And now Michael Henderson dribbles, steps through. Little high floater is up and good. Michael Henderson has 11 points. In the backcourt against the press. It's press. DeAndre Vilmar, 76-75. Cali with the 1-point lead. And now here's the fourth foul on Michael Henderson, and that is, to this point, probably the biggest development in the basketball game. That's his fourth foul, so he's going to have to sit for quite a while, and he is a real good, real important player for this Cali team at the point. So now let's see how this all develops. DeAndre Vilmar in the backcourt. Left baseline. Petillon steps around through, puts it up. No good as he cut across the lane. And the foul will go against Cali County. Jaquez, wow, that'll be his second personal foul.
Yeah, swap at him. If he's facing it, see if we can get him turned back.
14-18 to play in the second half. If you're just tuning in, the Grizzlies, with that free throw, were tied at 76 by Franklin Petillon from Freeport, Bahamas. He has one more try. This would give him 12, and it's good. He had 12 to lead the scoring the other night. He has 12 tonight off the bench. Shamari Allen out front, over the top, kicks it to the left side. Now Martavian Jones cutting down the left side. Rigdahl, fadeaway jump shot, left baseline won't go. Sadar Calhoun is tied up for the rebound, and it will be Cali basketball. Wow, they call that a foul on Sadar. There were guys on both sides of him trying to get that rebound. They call Sadar for the foul. Now quick inbound at the point. Three ball is up and good by Martavian Jones, who has 15 now. Up the right side, baseline. Here's an up and under right-hand shot, no good. And a push off underneath on Shamari Allen going for the rebound, DeAndre Vilmar. And he got a shove in the back by Allen. That'll be his second foul. So 79-77. Cali with the lead. It'll be a 1-and-1. Grizzlies are shooting the bonus for the last 14 minutes of this basketball game. Can they take advantage of that? DeAndre Vilmar, first free throw of the night, is an air ball. And so it'll be Cali basketball underneath. So DeAndre pulled the string on that one. So, 2-point game. Cali with the ball in a 2-point lead. Martavian Jones, left side. Down the lane, kicks it far right corner. Here's an open shot for Shamari Allen for three, and that's good. Shamari Allen has 9. Grizzlies bad pass on the press. Stolen. Shamari Allen back the other way. All the way. Lays it up. No good. Rebound. Nico Hill had it. Lost it. Picked up. Here we go. 2-on-2 the other way. Petillon had it. Lost it. Now he loses it again. And back will come Cali County. Up on the right side, Shamari Allen. Wraparound pass on the weak side. Blocked away by Nico Hill. What a play. Picked back up by Dang Bull, and ball goes out of bounds. Boy, fast action both ends of the floor. Nico Hill with a terrific block as a defensive end, but the ball is going to stay with Cali County. 82-77. Cali on the inbound play in the corner. Shamari Allen has it. Allen with a high screen, dribbles over the top to the baseline. A hanger off the board is good. Shamari Allen, they cleared out the right side. He went one-on-one. He has 11 points. So we got to take a little better care of the basketball. Not 18 turnovers on the Grizzlies. Sadar Calhoun over the top, and he'll be fouled. And that's going to be on Dang Bull. That'll be his third foul. So the Grizzlies are doing I think they're doing the right thing against this pressure from Cali. They're really attacking, trying to get the ball to the rim. But at the same time, we're not taking real good care of the basketball. But we'll get Sadar Calhoun at the free throw line hasn't scored in the second half. He has 12 points for the ball game. Kevin Clark will come in the lineup now after something happens here for Cali. Free throw, no good. And now Shamari Allen in backcourt. Martavian Jones, left corner, wide open. Dang ball for three, and it's good. 10-point lead, and I think this is the biggest of the night for either team. Cali up 10, 87-77. Horton, Nico Hill, left baseline, and here's Dar driving, laying it up and good, and that's the way to attack the basket. Now you got to hustle back on defense, though. Up the left side, left wing, Martavian Jones. He is challenged by Alex Peterson. He's going to shoot from there, and it's good. They have no conscience at all. Martavian Jones now with 18 points. Nico Hill out front. Down the lane. Pull up from 10 feet is around and good. Nico attacked the middle. He saw the soft spot, took advantage of that. 90-81. And we're still 2 minutes from the media timeout in the second half. Up the left side, Rigdal will drive the baseline. Hangs with the left hand, puts it up and around and good. Rigdal with 9.5. Sadar Calhoun over the top. Vilmar right corner. Taven wide open for a three. Won't go. Rebound, though, weak side. Peterson in the left corner. Sadar for a three. Yes! And the Grizzlies will take a timeout as they cut the lead to 8 with 11:23 to go in the second half. The score, Cali County 92, MSU West Plains 84. And we're back in a minute on Hot Country KDY.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. A top-flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Back courtside here at the West Plains Civic Center. I'm Harlan Hutchison. You can also see the live stream of this on KDY Facebook, Hot Country KDY Facebook, and also on OzarkRadioNews.com. 92-84 is the score with 11:23 to play in the second half. Who knows how this is going to go? It's going to go back and forth a few more times. Back to play, though. Grizzlies in the zone. Left side bad pass thrown away out of bounds. Grizzlies get the turnover. Julius Wosu threw that one away. Now in the backcourt, Grizzlies with the ball. 92-84. DeAndre Vilmar, they double-team the ball. Over to Sadar Calhoun on the left wing. Dar lost it, picked it up. Back out to Taven Horton, right side. DeAndre with 14 seconds. Taven Horton on the right wing. Jab step now. Double team, moves it out. Nico Hill, left corner. There's Dar, open, shoots the ball. It's good! Sadar in the left corner for a three. I'd say he's back. He has 20. It's 92-87. Grizzlies down by 5. Up the right side. In the black and burnt orange, Shamari Allen to the corner, back out. Wosu with a three, and it's no good. The rebound is fought for, and Taven Horton kicks it out. Grizzlies 2-on-1 break. Alley-oop it, lob it, and it does! Sadar Calhoun makes it a three-point game. 92-89. Now it's suddenly a one-possession game. That's how fast it can change. Martavian Jones, Wosu, cross-court pass. Kevin Clark dribbles to the baseline, cut off. Fadeaway shot is up, no good. Rebound, put up on the putback is good by Jaquez Yao, who had inside position. He has 8 points. Bad pass on the press up the floor. Sadar comes up with it, though. Nico Hill at the point. Left wing, Taven Horton. Back to the point, DeAndre Vilmar. 94-89, Grizzlies with the ball down 5. We'll get a timeout, next dead ball. Sidar catches at the point. Here's a three, and it's off the back iron. No good. They kick it out, and here they go again. Yao dribbles in, steps through, shoots, and a foul be called on the play. Probably DeAndre Villamar. We'll see. Either he or Sidar Calhoun. Media timeout on the floor. The foul is going to be on Sidar Calhoun. That'll be his second. Timeout with 9:25 to go. And with all the points we've had scored, we've got a bunch more that are going to be scored before it's over with. Grizzlies trail 94-89. Back in a minute on Hot Country KDY.
This is Tim Kimball, Administrator for Burton Creek Medical Complex. As a member of our healthcare community, I understand the importance and need for family medical care without an appointment. Here at the Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic in West Plains, we have a caring staff with skilled medical personnel, and we are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our mission is to build partnerships with the patients, families, and the community we serve. We have remained dedicated to promoting and improving the health of the residents of our community for over 40 years.
Hi, this is Jordan at Hirsch Feed. Cooler weather is here, and now is a good time to consider your equine feeding plan for the winter. Stop by and check out our full line of Nutrena Safe Choice horse feeds. Safe Choice utilizes controlled starch technology and premium ingredients to take care of your horse at every stage of life. Join us for Safe Choice Week from November 18th through the 23rd and save $5 per bag on all Safe Choice products. We also have a full line of tack and winter blankets to keep your horse warm this winter. Come in and see us here at Hirsch Feed for all of your farm supply needs.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Still 9:25 to go. Grizzlies trail Cali County 94-89. Free throw shooter is Jacques Yao, and his first try is good. He has 9 points. And one more, and it's good. 96-89. Nico Hill, front court. Alex Peterson to the right side, back out to Nico, who will hand it back to DeAndre. Over on the left side, ball deflected out of bounds. He'll stay with the Grizzlies with 15 on the shot clock. So the Grizzlies will throw it in at the end to the left with 15 to get the shot. Sidar Calhoun will throw the ball in just inside the timeline. Alex Peterson with the catch. Gets it back to DeAndre. 10 on the shot clock. He backs up. 7 seconds. DeAndre. Bad pass cross court. Stolen. Dung. The other end. Two-handed dunk. Now the Grizzlies force it back with Nico Hill with a three. No good. And Horton crashes to the floor. Now the other end. Here's a three launched and good by Clark. And that makes it 101-89 at the other end. Taven Horton is trying to recover after having his legs taken out from under him. That three is the 14th three that Cali County's made tonight, and they lead by 12 with 8:39 to go. 101-89. I asked Tommy DeSalmi, their coach, before the game started. I said, "You get bored if you don't score 100?" And he says, "That's the only way we can play." He's like a modern-day Billy Tubbs. Taven Horton out front. Beats his guy on the dribble. Right elbow pull-up, no good. And now Jacques Yao. Feeds it ahead. Wosu will put it up, no good. And the rebound to Alex Peterson. For the Grizzlies, now Sidar Calhoun. He's bumped in the backcourt by Yao. That'll be his third foul. In their last game, Dalen Rigdal, 6'6" freshman from Kansas City, did nothing. Well, he's doing something tonight. He has 11 points off the bench. At the other end, Sidar Calhoun. This would give us 90 if this goes, and it's good. Now, I told Dean Smith before I came over here tonight, went over and visited briefly with him, my longtime broadcast partner and the voice of the Grizzlies, I said, we could score 100 tonight and get beat if we don't play well. Right now it's 101-90. Next one is good. And if we're going to win this game, regardless of how many points either team has, it's got to be because defensively we got to cinch it up. Full court pressure by the Grizzlies. Dang Bowl up the right side. Hook pass cross court. Now Montavian Jones in the left corner. Curling over the top. It's out. Spinning to the basket. Puts it up. No good. Quentin Jones gets the rebound. Now Horton up the left side. Crossover. Dar steps through. Puts it up and no good, but he got fouled on the play and he'll shoot two. That's the key. You got to get stops. But it's hard to get consecutive stops against a team that plays like this. That's going to be the fourth foul on Dang Bowl. And Sadar Calhoun back to the free throw line. 7:53 to go in the game. First one is good. 101-92, Cali County. Franklin Pettion will come in if this free throw goes in. Next try is good. Pettion will come in for Taven Horton. Hopefully his hip, back, all that's all right after that crash to the floor. All right, here we go. Full court press by the Grizzlies. So we can force another turnover here. In the front court, Montavian Jones, cross-court pass right side, and here's an open three. No good, that's an air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be off Cali County. Good hustle by Franklin Pettion as Kevin Clark launched one, missed everything, went out of bounds as two players went for it. And it'll be Grizzly basketball in the backcourt. Sadar Calhoun gets it into Pettion in the backcourt. Up the left side. Behind the back dribble. Beats the defense. Takes it all the way to the hoop. Laid it up and gets the foul on the play. What a play. Coast to coast. Franklin Pettion from Freeport, Bahamas, the freshman, with a great play. And he was headed one spot and one spot only, and he finished at the other end. And that's one thing about him. He is a finisher. He has 14 points. That makes it 101-95. His free throw is good. That's the third foul. Now back the other way. Lost it out of bounds. Just dribbled it out of bounds. That's Shamari Allen as he fumbled it away. So as lethal as Cali County can look 1 minute, they can look as ragged the next. Seventh turnover of the half against them. Now Sadar Calhoun in the backcourt. Cross court wide open. Pettion with a three, no good. And the rebound, Shamari Allen. He'll lob it up ahead. Grizzlies get back on defense. Wosu, no look pass inside. No look result because it's stolen. Rodriguez long up ahead. Xavier Smith Morales lays it up and good. 101-98 the other end. Wosu misses a dunk. They get the rebound though on the long rebound out to the right wing, Montavian Jones. He'll dribble in. The Grizzlies playing a little zone. Step through off the board and around and no good. Rodriguez with the rebound. A three-wood tie. Grizzlies on the attack. Smith Morales drives in, lays it up, and he missed it. The ball was, like the backboard was hit as that ball was up. Here's the drive at the other end, laid it up and good. Is Montavian Jones. And a timeout's going to be called by Cali County. 6:32, breakneck basketball. Racehorse basketball at the Civic Center. Cali with that layup at the other end makes it 103-98 with 6:32 to play. And we'll take a timeout. Back in 60 on KDY.
As you drive by Ozarks Medical Center main campus, you will see construction is underway with new parking lots on the north and south side of the Shaw Medical Building with more shuttle drivers. The main entrance to the hospital is now through the surgical services doors. I want to thank you for your support as we are growing for you. You can learn more about this expansion project by visiting ozarksmedicalcenter.com/expansion. I am Tom Keller, President and CEO, and I am OMC.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
Who knows how this game's going to end? 103-98. Grizzlies trail by 5. Up the right side front court. Franklin Pettyon near the timeline. 18 on the shot clock. Man-to-man by Cali. Pettyon on the dribble. Keeps the dribble alive. Backs it up outside. Ball knocked away, picked up. Now on the baseline. Good feed. Jones lays it up good. Foul on the play. And the basket counts in the Grizzlies. At pull within 3 at 103-100. Wosu is called for the foul, his first for Cali County, and now it can be a 2-point game if this one will go down by Quentin Jones. Q has been perfect at the line tonight. 8 for 8. Free throw, no good, and the rebound off to Rigdal. Back comes Cali County left to right. 103-100. Shamari Allen near the timeline with the dribble. High screen goes right. Cut off by Alex Rodriguez, who's in the game for the Grizzlies. 6'9" freshman from Brazil. In the right corner, Rigdal. Lob pass over the top. Wasu with a catch. Up and no good. He got fouled, and he'll go to the line. Boy, he is a strong player inside. The San Antonio sophomore at 6'6". Xavier Smith-Morales will be called for his 4th. So the free throw shooter, Julius Wosu, and the free throw is good. Cali has shot 9 free throws tonight. They've made 8. Here's the next try, and it's good. 105-100. Come back to the ball in the backcourt. DeAndre Vilmar. Now Quentin Jones. Someone, will a guard please come and get the ball? Big guy brings it up the timeline. Now, Taven Howard got tripped, nearly walked. Timeout. Did he get timeout? He got timeout call. Wow. Boy, that was a break. It could have been a walk, could have been a backcourt violation. And real quick thinking by Taven Horton, who lost his balance, was going to stumble backcourt, and the timeout got called. So that'll be a full timeout. Another timeout for us. 5:34 to play. 105-100. Cali County leads the MSU West Plains Grizzlies. Back in a minute on KDY.
Hi, this is Tim Kimball, Administrator for Burton Creek Medical Complex. As a member of our healthcare community, I understand the importance and need for family medical care without an appointment. Here at the Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic in West Plains, we have a caring staff with skilled medical personnel, and we are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our mission is to build partnerships with the patients, families, and the community we serve. We have remained dedicated to promoting and improving the health of the residents of our community for over 40 years.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities like a full college experience in a small, friendly atmosphere.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Grizzlies on the inbound play, get it inside, can't get the ball to go with Quentin Jones, rebounded by Cali County, 105-100. And have completely forgotten about the fact we have a shot clock in this ball game. You don't need it. On the right side, here's Clark for a deep 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound put back on the weak side is laid up and good as no one got a body on Shamari Allen. 107-100. 5 minutes to play. Q down the lane, all the way, lays it up. Good. Foul in the play, and the basket will count. The 6'8 kid from Columbus, Ohio, took it to the rack strong, the redshirt sophomore. And it'll be a blocking foul on Wosu. That'll be his second. And the basket counts for Quentin Jones. Boy, that was big. That'll give us a chance to make this a three-point play. 107-102. Grizzlies trail by 5. Still lots of time left. Here's the free throw, and good. Quentin Jones having a strong game tonight. Middle of the floor, Montavian Jones, left corner, open, wide open. Here's Clark with a three, and it's good. You can't let him stand out there and shoot the ball. Kevin Clark with another three, and that makes it 110-103. There's certain guys, they got a lot of guys who can really shoot the basketball, but he's number one. You don't let stand out there and just shoot it, because that's what's going to happen. Tonight, Kevin Clark has made 4 threes, and he has 17 points. And for the ball game tonight, I have that as 15 3-point makes by the Cali Tigers. I was alluding to Quentin Jones and his nice night just a little while ago. He has 11 points in both halves for 22. Sadar Calhoun has 26 to lead the scoring for the Grizzlies. Franklin Pettion off the bench tonight has 15 points. As both teams get a breather here for the stretch run. 4:46 to go. 110-103. Grizzlies have done I think they've done a great job of attacking the basket tonight. But so far, the difference in the basketball game is the three-point line. And it'll be Grizzly basketball here in the back court. Grizzlies have 5 threes in the game. They've been outscored 15-5, so that's 10 points. Ball loose on the deck. Sadar Calhoun lost his balance long up the deck. Here's Shamari Allen, lays it up, and he missed it. Put back by Clark is good. 112-103. 4:25 to go. Crossover. Bumped off the shot. Good. Foul in the basket counts as Quentin Jones went to the left. Tough shot against his body and got pushed by Owosu for his third foul in the basket counts for Quentin Jones. He now has 24. 112-105. 4:21. Possession arrow pointed toward Cali County. Free throw, no good, and the rebound down to Owosu. Front court left side, Montavian Jones. He keeps the dribble. 4:04 to go. Bounce pass far side. There's Clark again, and it's no good. High in the air for the rebound, DeAndre Vilmar. He kicks it out. Taven Horton gets control. Front court, coast to coast, puts up the little teardrop, won't go. Rebound tipped long, and it's going to be controlled by Kevin Clark. Back the other way for Cali. Crossover, lost his balance. Why isn't that a walk? And it's a tie-up loose ball picked up. Sadar Calhoun, long up the court. 2-on-1 break. Bounce it ahead. And Horton, left-hand reverse layup is good. Taven Horton in double figures with 10. 112-107 long ahead. Wosu nearly lost it. Clark in the corner for a three, and it's no good. And the rebound is going to be chased down by Shamari Allen. Allen and Cali will keep possession. We're down to 3:20 to go. 112-107. Tigers with a 5-point lead. Pressure on the ball. Allen with 8 on the shot clock. They're actually looking at the shot clock. Allen takes it back outside. Rignaw from 25, and it's no good. The ball hit the shot clock as it went over the basket. That should be a dead ball. And it looks like there's going to be a foul call, probably on Cali County. Shamari Allen is called for his third foul. That ball rebounded off the rim, hit the shot clock, and with that, the ball should have been blown dead. It should have been Grizzly ball, but they let him play. And that's the 4th foul on Shamari Allen. And at the other end, again, Quentin Jones, who has been so good at the free throw line tonight. 9 for 10. He'll get a chance to shoot the double bonus here. 112-107. 3:07 to play. First free throw try is good. (112-108). And back in the ball game, Michael Henderson, the 6-foot guard from Leak Summit, Missouri, back in. Wosu will go out, though, so they'll go smaller. They've got essentially 5 guards in the ball game. Nico Hill will check in. Here's the free throw again by Quentin. Good. It's a one-possession game, my friends. 112-109. Dean Smith root a little harder here. Get us over the top. Down by 3. Backcourt, 3:05 to go. Here comes Cali with it. They attack all the way through. Layup no good. Hits side iron. Loose basketball on the deck, and it's picked up underneath. There's got to be 3 seconds in the lane. Now it's a point. 3 ball is up. No good. Ball tipped to the corner. Dang Bowl chases it down. Cali keeps control. We have people in the lane for 10 seconds. And nothing. And now on the right side with 2:38 to go. Step back, Montavian Jones, right point. Henderson with a 3, and it's short, and it's chased down by Cali. They got to the basketball first, and a foul is called. And now go on the Grizzlies. DeAndre Vilmar. Cali a little quicker to the basketball there, and Quentin Jones comes in for Nico Hill. 2:29 to go, 112-109. At the free throw line, it is Martavian Jones, who is 3 for 3 tonight from the stripe. And he makes it. .21 points for Martavian Jones this evening. The 6'2 Kansas City guard gets one more try. 113-109. Here's the next one. It's good. Vilmar front court, Grizzlies down 5 with 2:25 to go. Vilmar into the low post. Alex Peterson dishes off. Here's a shot up off the glass and good. What a shot by Taven Horton. A little hook shot over the right side. Now bounce ahead. Here's a drive, and the layup is good as they beat the press with Jaquez Yao, who has 8.5, 12 for the game. With 2:06 to go, a timeout is called. On the floor, timeout called by Cali County. 2:06 left. The Cali County Tigers 116. The MSU West Plains Grizzlies 111. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Hello, would you like me to find workout classes near you?
There are no stores that sell glasses within 10 miles of your location.
There's enough artificial in the world. That's why Michelob Ultra is brewed with no artificial colors or flavors. With just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2019 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. 95 calories, 2.6 grams carbs, 0.6 grams protein, and 0.0 grams fat for 12 ounces.
Mayfield Auto Repair of West Plains has been in business since 1995 and have developed specialties in domestic and import diagnostics and repair. They do everything from minor repairs such as oil changes, tune-ups, brakes, shocks and struts, and major repairs. Call them for an appointment at 256-9452 or visit them at their new location, 2090 Clark Avenue in West Plains. It's Mayfield Auto Repair.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
All right, back to play Grizzly basketball. Backcourt, 2 minutes to go. They're down 5, 116-111. This is a really big possession for the Grizzlies. DeAndre Vilmar out front, gets it to Taven Horton. Up fake, step back. He's going to shoot at 2. Got popped a little bit on the shot, and the ball goes to Jaquez Yao, and it'll be Cali basketball with 1:43, up 5. They're going to launch a 3, and it's no good. And the rebound controlled by Horton. Kicks it out. 2-on-1. Sidar pulls up. Shoots a three on the left side. No good. Rebound Alex Peterson. And we'll have a foul against the Grizzlies going for the rebound on Alex going over the back. A real good open look that time for Sidar on the three ball. A little bit strong, and on the weak side, Alex Peterson going over the back for the rebound. So a minute 31. This game is not over yet. 116 to 111. Three Rivers gets to deal with these guys tomorrow night. Here's the free throw. No good. And the rebound is going to be fought and controlled finally by Quentin Jones. DeAndre Vilmar has it. Take your time. Just need a basket here. As Clark missed that free throw. Can't believe that. Get pass over. Quentin Jones baseline jump shot. No good. And the rebound comes back toward him. And is taken by Dang Bowl. Front court, kick it to the baseline to Yao. We're down to a minute 7. 5-point game. Pressure on the basketball. Bounce pass. Clark on the baseline. Drives in. Wraparound pass. Loose on the deck. Picked up by Bull. They're in the lane again forever. Here's a shot partially blocked, and it'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Cali basketball. How that can't be 3 seconds. It's just unbelievable. You see one of those called per game. Or I should say you see one of those called about per year anymore. They just don't call 3 seconds anymore, and I am telling you, here's the inbound play. 13 on the shot clock, 54 on the game clock. On the right baseline, Michael Henderson. He'll back it up. Gets over a screen to the left. Keeps the ball. Baseline move, Dole, and Bowl drops it in on a give and go. That may about do it. 118, 111, 40 seconds to go. Left corner, here's a set for a three. Quentin Jones, and it's good. It ain't over yet. 118, 114 with 32 seconds left. Play a little defense, you never know. Well, ball is stolen. A deflection, and a foul is going to be called at midcourt. A horrible break for the Grizzlies. They got a deflected pass at midcourt, a high pass. Quentin Jones was called for getting him with the body, even though he blocked the pass. And that'll be a third foul. That was a huge play right there. The huge difference in the ball game, perhaps. Third foul, 26 seconds left. 118 to 114. Free throw, good. Martavian Jones, who has just been dynamite at the line, 6 out of 6. 119, 114. Next try. It's good. So Martavian Jones makes that. 26 seconds left. 2-possession game, 120 to 114. And we'll keep it here. Same game time tomorrow night. Grizzlies will play Neosho County, a team they beat 79-70 on the road at Chanute a couple of weeks ago. I'll tell you, you got to give the Grizzlies this much credit. This schedule they're playing is as good as any schedule probably in the country. It has just been loaded. When you see people like Ranger, South Plains, and Coffeyville, this Cali basketball team. I mean, you go right down the line, and of course we have coming up on the upcoming schedule after the first of the year. Well, actually we'll have them beforehand, but then after the first of the year, we've got Indian Hills. You've got Sunrise Christian Academy out of Wichita, which is a great program. So here we go, back to play. 26 seconds to go. Backcourt, DeAndre has it. Don't look around. You got to get it up the floor. 23 seconds. Off the screen. DeAndre gets it over. Quentin Jones all the way to the hoop. Wraparound shot is up and good. Quentin Jones now. And now, here come the Tigers with 11 seconds. 4-point game, and a foul has to be committed quickly. Quentin Jones picked up his fourth there. with 9 seconds left. 120 to 116. So at the line will be Martavian Jones for Cali County. 120-116. Free throw is good. This team, timeout is going to be called by the Grizzlies. 9 seconds to go. 121 to 116. So we'll go to the sideline here. Both teams will go to the sideline. I got to say this. We saw Cali County last year, and they were a decent team. I mean, they were all right. They beat us by 18 points at their place, and we just played awful that night. But this team, this is a much better team than what they had last year. Much better team. Their guards are much better, and they've found a style of play that really works for them. And you can't play this style unless you've got the players to do it. Let's see, Quentin Jones here in the second half. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Quentin has 20 points in the second half, 31 for the game. So he has certainly answered the bell. But the hard thing about this game is you've got to get multiple stops somewhere along the way. They did that, the Grizzlies did that in the first half, and they got a 9-point lead. But here in the second half, it's been a problem. Down by 5, 9 seconds left. Martavian Jones, no good, and a rebound to Dang Bull, who goes after it, gets it, and then a quick foul with 6 seconds to go. Quick to the ball, quicker to the basketball. And that'll be one thing we'll point out with Chris Pope on the post game on some key plays, 50-50 balls. They're quicker to the basketball. Quentin Jones has just fouled out. He fouls out with 31 points. Man's game tonight for Quentin Jones. Six seconds left. 121-116. Dang Bowl free throw, no good. Boy, they opened the door a while ago when they missed a free throw. And we couldn't take advantage of it because we couldn't get the rebound. (121-116), 6 seconds to go. Dane Bowl with his second free throw try, and that's good. And now they don't want to foul. That's the big thing. Up ahead, Sadar launches a long three, no good, and that's the ball game. Final score, the Cali County Tigers 122, and the MSU West Plains Grizzlies 116, in a wild game, an entertaining game, but unfortunately a game that went against the Grizzlies tonight, and now they are 3-7 on the basketball season. Cali County goes to 7-2. We'll take a quick timeout. 1 minute. Back with Chris Pope on the Holiday Inn Express and Suites post-game coming up on KDY.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast. Go for a swim. Work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
As you drive by Ozarks Medical Center main campus, you will see construction is underway with new parking lots on the north and south side of the Shaw Medical Building with more shuttle drivers. The main entrance to the hospital is now through the surgical services doors. I want to thank you for your support as we are growing for you. You can learn more about this expansion project by visiting ozarksmedicalcenter.com/expansion. I am Tom Keller, President and CEO, and I am OMC.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Okay, back at the Civic Center, a final again. The Grizzlies fall to Cali County 122-116. as they drop to 3-7 for the year, and the Grizzlies will play tomorrow night here against Neosho. Cowley County at the half. The Grizzlies had a halftime lead at 63-57, and in the second half, the pace of play just pretty much stayed the same as the Tigers picked it up a notch, and they end up with a 6-point win. Chris Pope is sitting over here to my right. It's funny in a game like this that had so many possessions and so many things and so many trips up and down the floor that a lot of the time it comes down to just a couple of 50-50 balls that come off the rim that they're quicker to than we are, and that could have been the difference in the ball game. But, you know, there was so much that happened in the course of the year. One thing about it, I thought we really competed much harder than we did on Wednesday night.
We did, no question. That part I'm happy with. You're on the money with the 50-50 balls. I made 3 subs that I can remember just because guys didn't get down on a ball. That's inexcusable to me, and it's the kind of thing we've been fighting with this group. Just a sense of urgency to get the ball, to get the rebound. We've got a little bit of casual to us, and it cost us, you know, like you say, overall played so much harder, but casual pass becomes a turnover. A casual catch becomes a turnover. Casual rebound, they pull out of our hands or tip away. And then a couple balls on the floor. You eliminate those, all of a sudden that's, I don't know, 10, 15 possessions, and we win the ball game. But, you know, it's pretty frustrating to watch some of those plays at the end. The offensive rebound on the free throw, again, inexcusable. You know, there are a couple of things. Can you hear all right? There are a couple of things like that make the difference in the game. And the great thing is that I'll be the glass half full here is that it was so much better than it's been. So much better than it's been. And I will take the progress. The loss is another hard one to chew on, but progress tonight, and that's this group has. We keep talking about talent, which is a word that is overused and I hate. But if we continue to make progress, then we'll get where we need to be and be able to accomplish some things.
Quentin Jones had 31 points tonight. Sadar Calhoun had 26. So that has to be encouraging because they just didn't have much of a game on Wednesday night, but they bounced back tonight. And, you know, in a game like this, not only do you have to score to keep up with them, but you've got to get back on. I thought in the first half, even though, you know, they had the lead a good part of the first half, you had a 63-57 halftime lead. And I thought your kids, especially Alex Peterson and some others, did a great job of hustling back and getting back on defense.
Absolutely. And you know what? Alex is the one guy I would say has been doing that this season throughout. He's an everyday guy. I cannot say enough about that young man, and he's developing into a leader, and he's got a lot to do with the progress. Just the last few days, I can tell you he's made a difference. But that is definitely a huge difference, and it still got us with the letdowns on it because that team just flat comes at you, and it doesn't matter made, missed, up, down. They are not stopping. They're relentless. And that, honestly, in some ways, that's the best team we could play at this point because it forced us to have a sense of urgency, and hopefully it carries over to the next game and the next game and builds.
I thought Cali is much better than they were last year.
Oh yeah, no question.
Much better.
No question. They're good. I mean, their bigs are good. They do what they do well. They all shoot it. Everybody on the floor shoots it. And talking to DeSalm this summer, that was his decision. He went into the recruiting phase. He wanted guys to shoot it. He wanted to change. He's never played like this. He's always been a hard-nosed, half-court, keep the game in the 50s, 60s, and he flipped this summer and decided to do this. And he went out and recruited for it. They just spread you out. They've got guys that individually maybe not as good as whoever, but they've got 4 guys that'll shoot it from 30 feet. Mm-hmm. And then their bigs are all shooting it. And they play to their system. They recruited to their system. They play to their system, and they're going to be hard to beat.
You got 33 points off the bench tonight, so that was a good thing. And Franklin Pettigon just continues. I mean, there was a period of about 3 or 4 minutes in the game when he was the go-to guy.
He's a handful. Again, he's just got to continue to get better defensively and continue to get better with understanding of what we're trying to do with certain things. But as far as individual players, he is one hard individual to guard. I told Coach Proctor the other day, I said, I can't remember what game. I think it was 2 games ago, 3 games ago. It was after the Independence game up there. I said, I think we could give him the ball. He could tell his defender where he's going to go, and he's still going to get there. I mean, he just has a knack for it, for angles and getting by, and he's so strong. If he gets any angle on you, you're done. And so he's going to continue to get better because he's a great young man, mature young man, and he's working at it. I'm confident he'll get there, and he is a weapon offensively.
So the final again, 122 to 116. You've got Neosho tomorrow night. Here's the danger, though. I mean, you're going up against a completely different type of basketball team tomorrow night, and you got to guard against letting down. You got to bring that same intensity tomorrow night that you had tonight.
Right, and it's a danger with our group in particular because, like I said, up until Coffeyville, the other games I almost can attribute. There are a lot of things you can attribute the losses to, but to being comfortable and confident. And so this game tomorrow, we've got to find a way to make sure that these guys aren't playing a team that we've already beaten at their place, that lost last night. They watched that game, or tonight, I'm sorry, and our guys obviously watched that game. So they cannot, they're a dangerous team. They're scrappy. If they shoot it well, they're really good. The problem with the difficulty for Neosho is they don't overall shoot it well. If they shoot it well, they're tough, and so we can't let them get confident, get going. And like you said, we got to come to play.
All right, thank you very much. See you tomorrow night.
Sir.
All right, Chris Pope, head coach of the Grizzlies, a total of 238 points scored in this basketball game. Here's the way the scoring went for the Grizzlies.